Real Madrid and on Manchester City no one all share. That is the whole zone question of the day. I about to say and on Abasa. The rumor and the commented that so the level situation in so when then. Edu to menso ya be jembe na ya from na da mona. Say the log of the league phase na UEFA the bafufo na ya da akosi na. May a quick memory down the lanes. And I want to finish in the top 8 and then wait to one na bodo. And I want to drink fellas. Wall monitor proceedings from afar. They don't care. And even the likes of Liverpool, Barcelona, Arsenal, Inter, Atletico, Leverkusen, Lille Metropole, and Aston Villa. I want the clubs as it stands now. While qualified to the next stage of the competition round 16 automatically, wait to one about the playoffs and form. And essentially, as one also, Dynamo Zagreb, Stuttgart, Shakhtar Donetsk, Bologna, Resta Belgrade, Stormgard, Sparta Praha, Leipzig, Girona, Salzburg, Bratislava, Young Boys. I want to worry. One Kobo Conference League and Kobo Europa League, they have been eliminated from everything UEFA competition this particular season. Until from the 9th up until the 24th position, I want to know about playoffs. And your home and away fixtures in the year, but next week, the second legs, in the first leg, next. The next batch of the first legs, you will next week, the second legs, the Akogu. And interestingly, with our noble playoffs, there were a lot of big guns and clubs are and for fixtures now. The likes of BREST, PSG, City, Madrid, Juve, PSV, CP Dortmund, Club Brugge, Atalanta, Feyenoord, Milan, Celtic, Bayern Munich, and a Monaco SL Benfica. Now we watch now on board, but then and I focus on what live commentary here on Spice 91.9 by 7:30. The na touchdown na ya pa preach 8 p.m. And now Oshim na goal it our year to the live commentary no. Yeah, they have been funded knockout phase playoffs no first leg fixtures now. To begin with, that is BREST and I want Paris Saint-Germain and our ball. But before I call into the games proper and fellas, Adidas introduce the final ball na ball in that is Munich in May no. What the football na be use na ba. The final football na we be use no. On the selling that don't know. And you know you can see the in here for the grand finale in Nankasa. You can see the beautifully crafted that is football and Adidas logo no so that fan. UEFA Champions League no so other fan. And me bon be the grass kakra green kakra black kakra no gold kakra fra. And all that football. And it's the official match ball for this season UEFA Champions League final. Now, on the other in the Facebook stream, you know. How do you think about the soccer ball and the other ball? No, the commenting I do to my bedroom when I have from now. Yeah, the Amona with BREST in the PSG game, you know. In recent meetings, they won that PSG will now hold the ball BREST to be aside the fear factors and players at their disposal, like one qualities, no. Or BREST, you know. Anytime we be showing recent games in the Bian Fellas or your Paris Saint-Germain, anyone the best of results. In fact, the last 6 meetings, the best results for BREST has been only a 2-2 draw at the Parc des Princes on the 28th of January last year. On the 28th of January last year. That is about exactly a year ago. And another results no to now over on the 2-2. I don't know, it's been 2-1 for PSG, 3-2 for PSG, 3-1 for PSG, 3-1, and then also 5-2 in the last immediate past meeting on the 1st of February. 1st of February, yeah. And then Paris Saint-Germain, Wallace BREST 5-2. Our BREST for Nangasa Onifie. Fast forward, they are going to meet them again, but it is in the UEFA. That is the Champions League, and they over to now we share BREST sounds were home. Until the last time walk on 5-2. On the first year, next was an baby, no about the same venue. Now you can just imagine the kind of results between I anticipate. My happiness lies with the current form of the player in Ousmane Dembele, and the just ended month in January. No, on the vote as the January player of the month. This was a player before Paris Saint-Germain. Never can no confidence alcohol. How one life at Paris, that is Barcelona or Sequin. Never been I feel that he's close to be being done and dusted. But how call PSG, why do I no comfort zone or a French international? And I was answered fear. He's been welcomed so well and he's been very mal literal. The player in don't call a profligate in front of goal. Odo ni mo squander the chances na that. No, fast forward to 2025. The Ousmane Dembele yenim in Dortmund. No, he's back to his current best. All perform consistently. Other Metima, Wolfan of Paris Saint-Germain. Any day, I'm expecting him to score. If there should be a player to score in this game tonight, I'll go for a straight win for Paris Saint-Germain, and a player to score no should be Ousmane Dembele. Eko Portugal and so Sporting CP bebo at home to Borussia Dortmund with the Champions League format. No, normally say or home and away fixtures. Let's say ebo away first. Fellas, so ya no ta ball pa. On say Saneba in the second leg. No, let's say wobo ufia. Na who the results no in the first leg. They plan it properly going into the second leg. No, so for Sporting CP Wolbo against Club of the Borussia Dortmund. No, I think if there should be a game, will be extremely beautiful, exciting, end-to-end action. Or you be look sit back now. I can't on the counter that be only open. Now I try the obey use next time that obey imposing on opponents. Now it should be the Sporting CP game and Borussia Dortmund. Fixtures no so do so pa, but personally make it a remote na me game, my fellas. Me Borussia Dortmund and on the Sporting CP na match. Dortmund were a reaction to make. Over the weekend at the Signal Iduna Park, they had a red card. Yellow, no Stuttgart if you are away. Wabesha Dortmund by 2-1. Julian Bratwons or the score she do. But a lot of things no way see before this season. Wabrena will lose one leading striker in Nico Falkrudo join West Ham United. No, they went to Stuttgart and a walk off for Seoul Grass what in the bay. And since a Seoul Grass a bay no, now Minjin will be able to make baby our cadet. He's been a pure shadow of himself. He's been performing on consistent basis. In fact, in this year, no, every goal Biala Dortmund was in the Champions League, no, so Grassi has had a hand in it. That is the kind of striker and the PSV hand over. Sorry, the club in Sporting CP for no. Wobin they will be content with.
Okay.
And Dortmund will present Sehu Grassi. He's in the form of his life. In fact, this game, you know, is one of the games Obama and two of the most lethal attackers in the world of football no assistance now. Victor Gyökeres on the other side, and then also Sehu Grassi on the other side. I want Wababishia. And the battle of the nines, the moment for me being a what they do. Or the battle of the nines, I mean, I need no ball listeners with the numbers and the, consistency with this. Some of these players, Wotuna Wobona Odugum. And then for Dortmund, in the German Bundesliga, their form, it is nothing to write home about. And for one of the recent games, it's been only 2 wins in the last 6 matches. Only 2 wins in the last 6 matches. Fellas, on your papa. And then 2 wins, one ever in the UEFA Champions League. I know a 3-1 win over Shakhtar Donetsk. Echo the Bundesliga no munkote the very. Ebekara on your cry. Even Bologna crown to me share Dortmund in the UCL. Some way somehow we to qualify the playoffs, and they are going to play against a Sporting CP side and so. Since Ruben Amorim Mukwano, their lives has never been the same. And no matter someone, I also won the last 6 fellas. It's been 2 draws, 3 wins, and 1 loss. Them lost in the crowd bay against Club of Leipzig in the UEFA Champions League. Since then, they've really reacted well. I will be a 2-0 over National. I will be a draw against Bologna. Bologna no shut out no. They had a draw against him in the UCL. And the last 2 games in the Portuguese league, so it's been 3-1 over Faransi and a 1-1 against Club Wofan or AFC Porto. That is the kind of form and the what they be share. But for one of the recent meetings, the head-to-head now, Dortmund were a proper record against Sporting CP. In the last 4 matches now we share ni na UEFA Champions League no. And it's been Dortmund and Wall share Club of Sporting CP on numerous occasions. Only 1 win per and a Sporting CP winner in these 4 meetings. Only 1 win per. International from afar, measure the qualities of Ukita, how Sporting CP under the new manager. Wabasa Sandensano, contrary to the Ruben Amorim use stance now, he is gradually moving away from the 3-back Amorim, or they call that unbeaten run. And or set in team napa, or a 4 men at the back, 2 in the middle, 3 playmakers behind Victor Gyökeres as the leading marksman. So Wama will take boys need take a bit of time and son wa adjust. Now wa sans wa performer at the level na ye nim the Ruben Amorim on wa performer. As for Dortmund, there is also a new manager on Swaba. And a life at Dortmund, once I start on a bright note or a brighter note, some of these games or they make a case for himself. And over the weekend with the players and all the one born, we'd have to make a lot of changes in it. Now when you're the best out of these ones, now Ababeshim. For me, Moon say Grass will lead the lines with Jamie Bino Gettins, Julian and Bryant and Karima Day me behind him. With Pascal Gross and then also that's Oya Emre Chan. And you even can Chuku and make them put on Bembesha, my fellas. They should be able to impose their style no on Sporting CP. But CP home grounds near one of the venues it's very much intimidating. But Dortmund are used to some of this environment because of how Signal Iduna Park from will treat one into they can't bully them, fellas. I'll go for an away win or draw for club off on the Borussia Dortmund. Okay. And it's Ruano. About both teams to score. I see CP scoring because Dortmund defenders they really concede. A player to score no so either Victor Gyökeres or that is Sekou Guirassy. And over 1.5 in Zubutun Waba. Say follow ya Kakreya ma summarize ya mama about 3 different options so. Both teams to score home. Player to score so Mamo Gyökeres, Mamo that is Sekou Guirassy. And a Mamo over 1.5 and so. Masan so more Dortmund away win or draw. So boss partners is kind of former. About to net no so that's all. And see only they are making as far as that side no so or your concern. The next game, your Juventus against PSV Eindhoven. A very tricky fixture for Thiago Motta and Itimno. They should be very, very careful. And I also will need the advantage because they are playing the first leg, at the Turin or at the Allianz Arena. Juventus no go home first. With the number of opponents or the types are PSV no have frustrated one in this season's UEFA Champions League. They play under no pressure. They enjoy their game. Regardless of the opponents, they never alter their style. That is PSG and Eindhoven team. And how average are Juventus players so I get. But only one player over count seems all the sister status kono only a Randall Kolomwani. You will be more too much when team na will be here just one element. Now our best senior ma. They had Arkadiusz Milik before him. They had Dusan Vlahovic before him. And when I want to stay fit in po and our performer that Maklaba war for the Juventus. Randall Kolomwani Beya, why hit the ground running? And over the weekend, they had to beat Como by 2-1. Randall no share brace. 2 goals in Randall Kolomwani no share. He scored the first goal. And San and Como Funo, Walbana Wabeto, and Osansonia, a penalty and all they share at the latter part of the game. It was 2-1, and no win. They are supposed to continue from there. Although a morale booster, the win against Como Numpono, no a 2-1 winner or an away fixture. And now they are going to play at home to PSV. And I'm sure Thiago Motta how we see setting the team up against Como now. Fellas, may expect may make a lot of changes, but may happiness lies with the current form of Kolomwani and then also the Nico Gonzalez now. He's supposedly becoming the playmaker of the setup. And on the depth on the bench na papa no one. In this was setting the team up. Now only Manolo Catelli and a two companions in the middle of the park on the bench. Or beat the Douglas Luiz. You know how we break bank no coffee fee. Club or for Aston Villa Beno. He can only be comfortable on the bench. There's also that is Oya Catherine Turam. Or coffee fee lean or than the bed. No Liverpool pay. Catherine Turam no Liverpool pay. Manchester United Miyako combine with Canada. Finally, it was Juventus no to no one. Mbagula is one of the young players in the Italian environment. Will develop no water today. Very replace Federico Chiesa Monadiade. These are all players on the bench. What do you Juventus? And your bench should be as good as your first 11. That is the kind of team and they Papa often Thiago Motta and was set one upper. Odibesia and even PSV and over insider. Also one last 6 games, it's been 4 wins and 2 draws. But the 2 draws, 2 of them were in the last 3 matches. Therefore, on last 3 now, or just 1 win out of the 3. And a wardrobe number 2. On Sunday, I never be at them. Juve didn't yet, that is 3 wins, 2 losses, and a draw. But I want to one that is all 2 losses, or by out of the last 4. Into one last 4, we'll lose 2-2 against Napoli and SC Benfica in the Champions League. And over back Beshe Empoli 4-1. And over the weekend, Swasan Como by 4-1. That is the kind of form of Juventus or they, fellas. They are playing at home. I'm expecting that the old ladies of Italian football will stamp on authority on the game. One man that kind of confidence in that they are gradually coming back. So what's one rely on big name players, Ibima? These are great players, they should be able to play with that kind of comfortability. And check you need premier donor biao. You know, be a big or back there or impose no who are yedo. And you enjoy a game, and I will tip a home win or draw for Club for the Juventus against that is all PSV Eindhoven. Okay. Our confidence or boss upon it should be a straight win. But because of how tricky and inconsistent the Juve were, a safe bet there, a home win or draw for Club for the Juventus. Moving with City and Real Madrid at the Etihad Stadium. And fellas, at the Etihad the day, I'm sure that one of the grounds are that intimidating and say your opponent in the they will frustrate you that much. they are yet to form that setup of ultras over frustrate opponents. No, the best they normally do no the outside stadium. Outside the stadium, no water where the mad when they are marching to the venue. But when you get inside, they are not vociferous. They are calm and gentle. That is Manchester
City fans.
Gentle. It's
that crana pep and your
are you that way?
Oh, I think last 2 seasons.
They don't make the atmosphere intimidating enough. In fact, the atmosphere any be. And a Madrid would the equalizer no against Club of an article in the weekend fixture no. But I both teams now. Equilibrium on our tree navy. A close to the back of fun fala. City wall bulletin no rent no. Na Real Madrid le boa let's go to Madrid. On you know could the Spanish La Liga on. That is the kind of opponent I only been winning before this time. But the previous meetings and the head-to-head between Madrid and on article no on a one more for a classic of a fixture. In the years back in the end of the moon come before Pepper, in the City will question Madrid and Felix or a walk in the park for Real Madrid. Or a walk in the park. But since a Pep Beno, why elevate the club of no Man City do them standard in there, regardless of the opponent walk question or a big anything ever think or a big no, this fixture no can be carved in that bracket. Because after the previous meetings, you know, our date back they called the 20, that is 6th of March, another April 2022 now. It was City and was Madrid 4-3. Oh, for no, it was Madrid no better on home City 3-1. The next match was a draw, and the City by Madrid 4-0. Sansu baby by 3-3. The last meeting it was 1-1, and about penalties. And Madrid would G Manchester City film. Last year, 17th April 2024. And them game me care pa how was your air draw. Na City jina brane pa na came the City be Real Madrid de film. But Madrid the game no could travel co penalties and extra time no would the club of honor that is Manchester City film. And they went ahead to win the UEFA Champions League at the expense of Borussia Dortmund. In the previous meetings no game were a KG pa. But then the current form of Real Madrid now. Fellas, it is not that bad. They are lying top of the La Liga table. But in the Champions League, no, they have been struggling. But therefore, when the last 6 now, or your 4 wins, 1 loss and 1 draw. The last 3 we break even, we lose 1. And it was against Espanyol, a very feeder of an opponent. And son of Wallaby ball, that is the Ghanaian was on by 3 goals to 2 away. And the weekend, one year to Koloba, not ending 1-1. On can they consider the first goal through the penalty spot of Luna Alvarez or converted. And now Odinya, the equalizer through Kylian Mbappe. If a Man City didn't so, or 2 losses out of the last one draw any of their last 6 matches games. It's a 1 or 2 losses out of the last 6 games now. We'll to know our bono. And I want to lose the mono, or a Paris Saint-Germain, or a 4-2 away, or Arsenal 5-1 away. And now they are coming to play at home. Letting no rent no bueno. Pep and that allows you to make a lot of decisions. All my first choice players no enough rest. They're the out front now. Ele Haaland and start. It was Omar Mamouche, no for Egypt no started. On the right side, it was Savinho, James McCarthy playing as the playmaker. And on it, Jack Grealish on the left side of the attack. Hey, in the presence of all these qualities, there's no way Mamouche never boss and number 9 in there. James McCarthy no boss and number 10 in there. Jack Grealish no more on the left side of the attack. In the position of Bonoy Wardiano, they have had enough rest in the middle of the park. Or the Gonzalez in the Icha Gunu and Obey. Gunu and age. On starting the Nyumbri, Gonzalez Necrano Sansu Pulu Mozilla, he is likely to miss this particular fixture. There was Rico Luis on the right side, Victor Resch as a central defender, together with Ruben Diaz, and Onel and Warbo on the left side of the defense. This is the kind of team Pep Guardiola is setting up with Stefan Ortega in the goalpost. They say, these decisions to make. Now we make our boys enough rest. Or they anticipate the kind of team or the baby share club are often Real Madrid in there. Or they anticipate. But the core Manchester City team now, there's apart from that is Ruben Diaz, there's no player so in your book now. Oba makes the second leg. And say a central defender, name your yellow card, Ebe makes the second leg and a fellas. Ebe could give number then. You be very conservative. Ebe won't hold by the pa. But Ebe won't hold by it's against Vinicius Jr. It's against Rodrigo Gosh, but no ya hine too. It's against Jude Bellingham killing Mbappe. How careful can you be out to the extent today? And when you look at against some of these players, and say why didn't they look in seriously? Or to the second leg, and when you look at them, and go in seriously in a quarter from home, so them players were very dangerous. They will punish you. That's the kind of confusion now. Other Pep Guardiola and the central defender, the leader at the back in Ruben Dias, and the team. And the bone the players, all the mates one. There's Netanaki or doubtful. There's Obi today, Oscar Bob, Jeremy Doku, Nico Gonzalez, Ederson Morales. Honestly, a doubtful, but I think that he should be. Injected 1-1 the pound the number but the game no on the farmer club of the Manchester City. No can no call rely on Stefano Tegamon and there. Omboa. In terms City probables now. I'm anticipating another scene to be in the goalpost with Josko Vardio as the left back, Ruben Dias and Manuel Akanji in the central defense, now Matheus Nunes as the right back. Bernardo Silva and Mateo Kovacic, they both had a rest over the weekend with Phil Foden, Kevin De Bruyne, Savinho, and Erling Haaland and so leading the lines. But if you think Pep Guardiola and injury concerns in this one, go and check that of Carlo Ancelotti. And when the medium mono, that is one of the reasons why when the draw was made, I was emphatic that I don't trust club of that's Real Madrid. It was even before the centre back in Antonio Rudiger no Bebepra. In the Rudiger could play Wako Kadani Cavallal who a defender. Wako Kada Militao who a defender. David Alabo la to Kumbo tap or Bebo one match off the bench, co training ground, son of us answer Kukupra. Honestly, a defender plus Lucas Vasquez. Nancy one as an attacker, one as a ringer, one as a right back. So Pep need defensive, and Ancelotti need defensive concerns no one first. It is normal, so dosupa. Or dosupa. That is why I'm not against Legania. I don't know. More in your excuse. They should go ahead and play the 3 points. They did it against Atletico Madrid when the defense was tested. No, they couldn't stand up to the test. We learn to amend the is this Schwamen and then you brought some what now baby Shelley Haaland now? What need be just have you Phil Foden, Kevin De Bruyne mo. And I think or Kobo Asensio and Oren Chouameni. It's supposed to be a recipe for disaster. Although you do William Best show papa. But in the middle, you would have the lives of Jude Bellingham, Luka Modric, and Dani Ceballos with Ferland Mendy and Federico Valverde, obviously as a makeshift right back because options no sir. So that is the anticipation and the even your Thibaut Courtois to being in the goalpost for Clubber. What for that is Real Madrid. I'm looking forward to how Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe will rise up to the occasion. Because I want supposedly also will lead the lines and what them on the opponent. And before this time, they've all been lethal. In the top scorers of both leagues, now only they are all in the fray. Kylian Mbappe on the other side, and then also Haaland on the other side. But the confidence of Kylian Mbappe, I think it is soaring a bit higher than the label Haaland. Because after La Liga now, in the last 3 months, or a Real Madrid players now watch the Player of the Month award. No, it started with Vinicius Junior in November. December ben no Jude Bellingham akwaji. Yewe January no we kuku na oda akoma Bobonya offer ne Kylian Mbappe so. These are all players they are coming up against that inconsistent Manchester City leaky defense and so.
Okay.
And for Kylian Mbappe alone, I think that Nugo no show over the weekend no more be the youngest player in the history to reach about 500 career goals. Now only just 26 years. And then for the numbers now it is 313 goals with 187 that is assists. The more confidence in now or deliver the game anymore. City defense using our drink goals are wanting. Even against Leighton Orient, they concede. Sporting CP, what's on the 3 call back or Thomas answer better. So Madrid to score on it is very much likely. For City to concede, it's very much likely. Game ni hard. A pebete cha, a botuma in home. Another home team to concede. And now away goal. Over 1.5 over 2.5, no, it is also likely to. That's okay.
Okay.
I see both teams scoring in this fixture. I don't see anyone carrying the 3 as 1 point. If there should be a winner, may the away team in Real Madrid because of the circumstances in the UEFA Champions League, no. But the elimination and you do be doing come over this first leg and they over to go at the Etihad, no. May expect to Pep at least on the get deep into the tactical books, no. My first option as far as the bets in your concern, no. A full-time draw. Both teams to score, away goal, and then also home team to consider as well. And over 1.5 over 2.5, no, so very much likely.
Okay,